we are back. Yeah, woo! So we are still continuing our Transformers review, and this time we have the third and final installment of the MFT Mechanic Studio Decepticon Triple Changers. We have MS-28. It says right here Thunderbolt. We have the Mechanic Studio logo, and it is no other than Legends class Blitzwing. Yeah, that is just looking fantastic, and we have all these markings right here for the warning and the precautions and the whatnots. We have the product shots, the back art. Well, it's not really art, but it is the toy itself. It says tank model, fighter model, MiG-25, Type 74. Most likely those are the models of the plane and the tank, and it says their Thunderbolt fighter model, and then you got the face. They are reminiscent to the, I think it's the animated version of Blitzwing, where he gets to have like multiple personalities. He has like a split personality. And of course that wonderful, wonderful art that we do not know who made, and probably they just stole it or copied it from somewhere. So we are going to use the cutter of salvation and free our third and final installment to the MFT Triple Changers. And as you can see, this has been stuck in my stash for a while. I was so busy with work, a lot of things. So this is the manual, the same old stuff that comes along with an MFT product or a Mechanic Studio product. You got that little nice Ziploc bag that I'm going to use later for some other knickknacks. And we have the manual. There you go. Ooh, and this is nice because I have this now, and we're going to feature that in the next video. But I'm definitely waiting for Falcon, which is MFT Springer, their new version of Springer. So that's going to go away. I'm going to throw that. And this one too, let's take a look. Nothing to write home about, just the usual typical MFT manual that you have from Mechanic Studio. And we have Blitzwing. Let's free him from his plastic prison. Is there a scotch tape? Yeah, there's tape. How do you gotta free that? There we go. And let's gotta open this thing. I think there are more tape somewhere here. There we go. Throw that. And oh my goodness, this is so cool. I just I think my internet is still on and you're still hearing the Shopee what do you call this, reminders, which I just like to tell you guys that I got this from Shopee. I'll put the link down below from the store. Shout out to Hobby's Toy Box. They're from Green Hills, and I got this from them. So this is really just looking fantastic. We got a sword. Let's get that sword. Lovely looking sword, very metallic. Love that. Is this pink? You know, I'm a little. Is it pink or violet? I'm getting colorblind. They got that. You got that blaster right there, and the extra head, which I cannot. I don't have fingernails right now, folks. I just cut my nails. So I'm gonna throw this away, and let's take a look at that. Ice. It's gone. It fell. Oh my goodness. Candid moments caught on camera, team. Alright, so there's that head right there. Look at that head. Looks grim. There you go. And let's try to put him there. And let's try to focus on this thing right here. So, love the color. Very vibrant looking yellow. There you go. The purple is really nice. And they're still going with that flat kind of feel. You don't have that shine anymore. It doesn't really look shiny. You definitely see the rotating turret of the tank. You see the treads here, the wings. Let's talk about articulation. We have the swivels for the thighs. Do we have ankle rockers? We do not have ankle rockers. Most likely because of a... Oh, no, we do. We do. Ah, fantastic work and engineering again. Wow, look at that. Ankle rockers right there. Knees. Let's see if this thing bends. Yes, they bend. They can go also all the way like that and all the way here. This is like a crotch plate. Very nice articulation. And again, this is just fresh out of the box, so I haven't really played with it. I don't know how to transform it. We'll get to that in a bit, and then just try to get them all transformed. And I know that this has been out for quite some time right now, maybe like a few months out now, but I'm a little late. But I would say it's better late than never. So that's cool, and I'm just really happy that I got him, because you don't really see a lot of MFTs now. Oh dear me. There we go. Try to stand, Blitzwing. Try to stand. There you have it. And let's try to zoom. Okay, so we're gonna pause the video in a bit, but overall I really think that he looks fantastic, and I can't just really wait to do a size comparison right now, so I'm going to bring the other MFT figures that we have reviewed so far, and let's put MFT Astrotrain, or Mechanic Studio Astrotrain. Wow, they're just really the same size. They are all up to scale, and then we have MFT Octane, which is, I think, is the most, or the flimsiest and the smallest of the group. And oh my goodness, and they look great together. Look at that. Look at that. I really think that they look fantastic together. We now have a complete set of MFT triple changers, and they're really good scale. Let's put Megatron right there, just really so eager to partner him with the rest of the other Decepticons right now. So we'll transform them later, and they look awesome. If you man, that is just, I am just getting a lot of gripes now because he's falling. I'm just not happy about that because of this. I guess it's not really that solid, that it's not taking the weight. It's back heavy. It's too back heavy. There you go. So we're going to pause the video and we're going to focus on Thunderbolt, aka Legends Class Blitzwing. But looking at them right now, they just really look great. So there we go. Shopee again. Shopee should be I should be advertising Shopee. But there you have it. They look fantastic together. It's just amazing. And we're going to transform Blitzwing right now. We're going to pause the video, get back, and have a size comparison with this dude and the rest of their vehicle modes. So let's pause the video. Alright, we are back, and we have Blitzwing in his very nice pose right there in robot mode. So what we're going to do is we're going to transform him into his vehicle mode. That's going to be the tank and the jet. Now we're going to start first with, I don't know why the crotch plate was up right there, but we're going to start first with his tank mode. What I noticed is that the MFT instructions would always start with the land vehicle mode and then transform them to the air vehicle mode. So this is a very unique engineered piece of toy right here. I found it difficult to transform at first, but it grows on you and you pretty much know. So the unique thing here is that you want to fold the toes like so, you have the boosters exposed. And like what I said, it's pretty unique because there's a lot of panels that you have to open. So you open that section and open this section. Same goes with the other side, and you would see that this is double jointed. So what you want to do is you have to rotate the thigh section, exposing the hole outward, but you want to keep this inside, like it's facing here in front. So you have to do that same thing here. Alright, so now that these two are exposed at the side, but the purple shin is still exposed. So what you want to do now is just fold them because it's double jointed, but before you fold that, make sure that's the reason why I had the crotch plate up earlier. Make sure that the crotch plate is set down, and then just do the same for the other side. And then you can then fold or just snap these two together right there. Have to make sure that it stays. Let's do that here. And then just bring these two sections aligned. There we go. So what you will notice, guys, is that there's that little groove, and then it would lock here. This section right here would lock. You see that? And then you can fold these two. So now you hear it lock. You have a very flushed little robot that looks like Lady Gaga. So the next thing we want to do is the fist. So let's try to get that fist. Rotate it like so, like that, and then just fold it in. Open the other side, and then oops, there we go. Try to rotate that. It is tight, like what MFT usually is. So once you have that rotated like that, just align the section right here. And what you're going to notice is that you have this. Open the wing section right like that. You can see that there's now space, and then this will fold. This will fold right here. So you can lock this right there. Fold it and then just lock it in place, and so you're almost seeing what we're trying to do. So if you really think about it, this is almost like the jet mode, but what we're going to do is we're going to do the tank mode. So the next thing that you want to do is want to flip these things here. Just make sure that this will be the lock for the fists and the whole arm section. So just try to bring that there. It is a little difficult, believe me. It's difficult to align. You want to make sure it's really straight. There we go. Trying to let you see that there's a hole right there, and then this thing should peg in right there. And then just make that go. Same goes with this. Just try to make that hole fit there. Alright, we're good. We're golden. Now, this was connected by that shoulder lock, so you have to unlock it now. And then you will bring this assembly over here. Okay, so I'm going to do that, try to push it forward. It's a little hard. Okay. Now the goal is to place this all the way there. So you have to, you see it's like double jointed again. It's like there's like a double hinge. I'm going to bring that whole section here. And now you would notice that there's a groove right there, and you could peg it here. It's gonna peg right there. Just do the same right here. I told you this is a doozy to transform. Like the first time I tried it out, like I had a hard time figuring out where would it go. Okay, so now you have pretty much a jet mode, halfway tank mode. So what you want to do is bring this section up, okay, and this is the weird part. You can then flip this here so that it can align with this section. Now as you do that, flip it to its backside, open these latches right here, and take out the treads like so, and then you're going to bring this up. Alright, and then this one now will go here. You see that there is that hole right there, and there's a lock here, and then you bring this tread down like so, and then you can flip this in. Actually, you can just try to do that reverse. Flip this first and then latch it in. So we're going to flip this down first and then push this inward, latch it like that, and now we have a makeshift tank. What you want to do now is just push this thing here. It's going to slide. There's a slider. You would feel that there's a slider right there, and then just pull. Oh dear me! Just pull. Pull. I didn't know that can happen. Like really honest surprises right there. So now you have a tank. You have a desert camo tank, which rolls, not really amazingly, but rolls nonetheless. Kibble wise, what I like about Blitzwing is that there is a place for you to put the weaponry in tank mode, unlike the other two. Let's bring those other two right now. So we have Astrotrain in train mode, and we have Octane in tanker mode. And honestly, they all look great. It's just that these two, they don't have any way for you to bring their weaponry with them to battle, and it's just added kibble. Although we know that you could do that with Astrotrain in jet mode or in shuttle mode, but none for this guy. So I really think that Octane is the weakest among the three. I really still love Astrotrain, and he's the top, but Blitzwing is coming in with a close second, right at the close second right there. Just make sure that you snap all those pieces together. But that is a very compact looking desert camo tank, or desert tank. It's not really camo, but it's like desert like. Really like it. Very unique engineering. Very unique. Reminiscent to the G1, but still has that unique feature right there. So we're going to do another pause, and when we come back, we're going to transform these guys into their aerial modes, or plane mode, or sky mode, whatever you want to call it. But let's do that right now. Alright, so let's try to transform this thing into its jet fighter mode. Now we've got to remove the weaponry, of course, and like what I told you, it's pretty much simple to transform him into the jet mode rather than the tank mode. So we want to start first from this section. We're going to try to reverse what we just did. So we're going to unhinge these things, flipping like so, and try to unhook him like that, and we're going to bring this over here. Now as you do that, usually this section, this piece gets disconnected, so just have to make sure you connect that later. But let's get to this section right here. Let's try to unhook that and flip that. Okay, And this is this part. So we're gonna hide the head like so, and just bring it here. So there's like what do you call this? You gotta angle it. There you go. Just try to hide it. Flip this thing here, and then just honestly you could just leave it like that because it's not really gonna hurt it. But this is like this. It's folded like this way, so you have to bring this section and then rotate it, bring the nose cone up, and then just fold it like so. I'll take that back. So you got to make sure that this is, because I can't fold it right. Try to make it in a way. There you go. There you have it. So just make sure that it's like that, and then bring it like that. So we have the jet mode, but it's not locked. So what we want to do is just flip this things right here, and then just make sure that this thing is again locked in place. There you go. Just bring that here, and then just lock this here, and just make sure that's flush. Pull these two here to the side. Now it says in the instruction to bring this section and then rotate it and then slide it like that. I'm not a big fan of that. So, well, it's your toy. You can do whatever you want. But what I like is having it this way. So it's kind of reminiscent to a Valkyrie, where there's like a cannon down below. So that's pretty cool for me. And these are a pain to pull out. My nail, my thumbnail, is like it bled. So what you want to do is just get like a cutter, and then just any sharp thing that can try to do that. It's not really gonna hurt the, or you can get a toothpick or whatever, but just make sure that it's not gonna rip that out. There you go. And voila, you have the jet mode. It's pretty easy. Now the cool thing about this is that you can still put the weaponry if you want to, but you have to unflip these sections and place this thing right here, place this thing over here. I'm trying to find a way to do that there, or it's the other way around. Sorry, it's the other way around. This one's here, and this one's here. There you go. So you can still have him carry it. And honestly, I like the jet mode better. I'm a little biased because I love jets. So this one really looks like a Valkyrie. There you go. And it's more stable if you have it this way. It's more stable when you land it. So I really like the figure in its jet mode. This is a winner for me in jet mode. I mean, the tank was pretty, yeah, it's nice, it's simple, but the jet mode really takes it. Really super cool. So let's compare it to the other triple changers from the MFT line. We have Astrotrain in shuttle mode. We have, oopsie, the very flimsy Octane in his plane mode right there. And honestly, they look fantastic together. They all look amazing. For now, well, I really think that, again, I'm biased because I like jets. This is the best aerial transformation for me. I mean, the vehicle mode, that is. This is still the most easy, or the easiest, I'm sorry, the easiest to transform out of everything. And it's clean, it's flush. You know, there's no kibble now. You can bring the guns. So I really think that this is good too. Really, two good figures. But this right here is still the weakest among the bunch. Light, flimsy, no place for you to put the weaponry. So that's our take on MFT Blitzwing's fighter plane mode, jet mode, whatever you want to call it. It's super awesome. And we're going to transform everybody back to their robot mode and especially focus on Blitzwing. And let's have another size comparison. This time, size comparison with the Hasbro figures. We are back with MFT Blitzwing, aka MS Mechanic Studio 28 Thunderbolt, and he is looking amazing. Again, the paint is just strikingly amazing. Love the purple. Love that creamy desert looking color. I'm not sure what color is that, but it's like cream yellow, and then that golden yellow right there just really pops. That metallic silver red, like really looking vibrant red right there, and that metallic looking sword as well. Very matte, very nice. Reminds you again of that Lady Gaga costume. But overall, I don't really care if he reminds me of Lady Gaga. He is an amazing figure. And together with the rest of the other MFT triple changers, they are an amazing looking set. Now, let's get rid of the other two triple changers for now. And let's take a look at his Hasbro counterpart. So this is the Titan's Return counterpart. I was looking for the Thrilling 30, but I can't seem to find it. So, or it's stashed somewhere deep within my collection. So this is a really dusty. Ooh, I gotta clean this guy. Now, this is a dusty figure, and as you can see, this is towering over this fella right here. Although this has a lot of design liberties made again from Hasbro, because they made Blitzwing right here as a triple changer and a headmaster. So yeah, it's not really like that. But this is very reminiscent to the G1 version, and you still have his tank mode and his jet mode. This one right here has a tank mode and a jet mode too, but it's very non-G1ish. And I just noticed that the stickers on this is just starting to peel off. So there you have it. Very wonderful looking figures. And we're going to do another pause to see the rest of our MFT Legends class triple changers with the rest of the Hasbro figures for comparison. And this is it, ladies and gents. So we have Blitzwing, Octane, and Astrotrain, the triple changers from the Decepticons, and their Hasbro counterparts. As you can see, the Hasbro counterparts are way bigger than the Legends class figures coming from MFT. Now, comparing it to other Legends figures, let's try to compare it with Autobot Legends class Jinbao, which is the oversized Dutch figure from Jinbao. This is Optimus Prime. There you go. Let's try to back that away. And let's try to compare that with another Autobot figure, just to see the scale between Autobot and Decepticon. Here is Papa Toy's Hot Rod. There you go. And do we have any more figures? Yes, we do. And we have MFT Cup to take a look at the size. Now, they're pretty much close to the size of Optimus Prime. So, close to scale, but they are bigger than Hot Rod and Cup, which really is, I think, the right scale, because Astrotrain is not a humongous, towering robot, although he mass shifts and he can carry the Decepticons inside. But I really think that he's just a tad higher than the car robots. So we're going to take away Cup and Hot Rod, and just bring Cup back, because we know that Cup and Blitzwing have a little history together in the movie where Cup mangled Blitzwing's turret and just really destroyed him, shooting the Insecticon in the process. So definitely bigger than Cup, which is what I like. So that is a good thing for me. So that is pretty cool. Get out of there, old timer. Now, trying to compare Blitzwing and the rest of the Legends class figures from MFT with modern day deluxes. So this is Kingdom Exhaust, and that is disappointing because Exhaust is just only a tad bit higher than Thunderbolt MS-28, which means that the deluxe figures are really shrinking, and they're almost the size of the Legends class figures of third-party companies or companies like MFT or Jinbao. And it's just alarming because we're now getting really small figures that for some companies they call them Legends, but for Hasbro they could categorize that as deluxe. Very, almost the same size. Almost the size. Right there. And let's bring back Mighty Megatron. My favorite. One of my faves. MFT Megatron. And they look fantastic together once more. So I really think that these guys are just amazing. So let me just check on something really quick. Alright, and our final say, yes, you can take a look at that and see that we have a new rotating stand. Yeah. Awesome. I got this again from Shopee. So by the way, I will put the link in the description if you want to get MFT MS-28 Thunderbolt, aka Legends class Blitzwing. He is something that you can snag locally here in Shopee. Shout out again to Hobby's Toy Box. So what is our final say with MFT Blitzwing? He is a fantastic figure both in alt mode and in robot mode. Very articulate. We have great articulation, nice colors, very hefty feel, doesn't feel light, great accessories which you can bring and use in both robot and alt mode. So it is big, not too big, but of course it's almost deluxe size, and it is a great figure. If I would give it a rating from out of 10, it's most probably a good 8.5. The flaws are still there. Mind you that I got hurt, my thumb got hurt transforming this thing because it is sharp. There are sections of it that are very sharp and you need nails to really pull them out. Flaws aside, which is very common with MFT, I really think that it's something that you might want to consider getting. It is available now locally, and just go ahead and grab it. I am happy with all 3 Decepticon triple changers, and we are going to continue our review. Now, if you are new to the channel and you're still not subscribing, subscribe now and be part of our little community, our little group right here, where we show Transformers from third parties like knockoffs and mostly Legends class figures, because we love Legends class figures here. So subscribe, hit that like button. If you have any comments, suggestions, feedback, please put that down below, and we appreciate that. Thank you again, team, for watching, and remember, till all are one, peace out, rock and roll. Bye, everybody.